We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
All right, just doing some last minute adjustments there. Sorry, you know your boy Trex canceled on at the last minute, so here I am having to save the day. Okay, it's fine though, but we're here and Trexless, but that's fine. Oh, Trexmas. That's really close to like Trexmas. I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Wait, but to replace him, here's my cat.
Oh, God. Look at that cute kitty. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse. I'm, of course, Stevie B, and with me tonight is...
Xtina's Ninja! How you doing?
Xtina is ninja indeed.
I'm back. I took
Back,
a week
baby.
off.
Yeah, excited to have you back. Very excited to have you back. Also, hi, loud one. Oh, wait. Am I loud or is she loud? I'm trying to do my sound levels right. Look, I told you I got picked up at the look. All right, I'm turning her down a little bit because you did shoot up in the red. That's my fault because I have like the desktop turned up all the way because I played Final Fantasy really low. It's a whole thing. You're always loud, Aaron. What the hell? Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So no Trex Night Trex had to work, but we're still here and we're gonna talk about the video games. Probably a lot faster because Trex doesn't shut up. I just wanted to say that. So before the stream, I was telling Christina how I got this book. I got this random look. Have y'all ever gotten just like random books in the mail? I got this random book. Look, The Great Controversy. Right? Has anybody got this? The two former rivals. Oh, did you guys see my address? Don't send me cool stuff from my Amazon wish list. So look, I was like, what even is it? I hadn't even started reading it. You're not loud. I don't know if that helps. Okay, thank you, Aaron. Let me know if Christine's too low or too loud. Like I don't even know. I don't even know what the premise is. Hold on. It's like got my address on the back. Let's read the back of the book real quick. I don't even know what it's about. It just looked very propaganda-y to me. Very. It just. Yeah.
Any book that like shows up in the mail unsolicited, and it's like it just screams America and Christian. It's gonna be propaganda.
I love it. I want to read it just because I'm good. When John F. Kennedy ran for president, many Americans opposed electing a Roman Catholic. Here we go. Opposed electing a Roman Catholic to the White House. They feared that the Catholic Church might. They feared that the Catholic Church might dominate the state, robbing Americans of their cherished freedom of. Why do people think the left is like this? That was before President Ronald Reagan and Pope John Paul II worked together to bring down communism during the. I can't. I'm done. That's it. That's all we're gonna read of that. That's it. That went right into the garbage. Okay. Whoa.
Garbage fire.
Garbage fire indeed. I told Christina I'm probably gonna use it for toilet paper later. Or we have a fire. We'll just wait till next winter. We'll keep it by the fireplace.
Book burning.
Hell yeah, classic, right? That's old school shit right there. Don't throw it out. Okay, recycle, bitch. Well, if I use it in the fire, right?
That's recycling.
Yeah, it's fine, right? Keep the fire going, right? It doesn't pollute the air much. I'm sorry, Aaron. Yeah, sub badge. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick, Christina. I don't know if I talked to you. I think I just randomly told Trex. Arwen helped me make a lot of. By that I mean Arwen actually made for me, not for us rather. Not I didn't really do anything except upload them to Twitch. Sub badges, new tip badges, new tip icons. There's we got the umbrella points thing. Like, look, our stream. We're Christina. We're pretty much like Asmongold level streamers right now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Asmongold level right here. Y'all don't, I don't even know if Asmongold. What makes Asmongold so unique is that he doesn't do stuff like this. He's very basic and doesn't clean his room or anything. I thought Tricell took over Umbrella. I don't have time for that. Okay, we don't have. We don't have the time or the resources right now to discuss that. Look, we'd be here forever. But yeah, man. Speaking of that, Christina, I started my Resident Evil lore playthrough a couple weeks ago. So I died twice on Monday.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm playing the.
Well, I mean That's not so bad.
No, it's not. I'm playing the original, right? I've always like they remade the first game, and it's like absolute perfection. It's like so no one really, I don't say no one, but like the original doesn't get played that much anymore. Everyone plays the remake because it's pretty much the same thing, just better, right? And so I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna play that. I'm using like the very first release long box PlayStation version. I shot my grenade launcher like 5 times and missed at a big giant plant, middle of the room. All missed.
There's like a giant plant that's only sitting in the middle of the room, and I'm guessing you're like with that rocket launcher, you're at, you know, you're at point blank range. And are you telling me that this plant rolled a dexterity bonus higher than your aim? I don't know what that would be, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
It was embarrassing. As someone who claims to be a Resident Evil aficionado, it was embarrassing. I felt like Darkside Phil. This is how you don't play, is what he's famous for. And I don't know. I did get 1 out of the 6 that were loaded. Christine, I got 1 shot through, so that was exciting.
Wow. I mean, I'm half Asian, so like those that score I would be kicked out of the family.
I was, and then of course someone clipped it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I need to watch it. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, Closure clipped the last miss. And then like the 1 hit that I got, that I barely got. I only hit it because the tentacle like shot out, and I hit the tentacle that shot out. It was frankly embarrassing, but that's fine. I had a good time. All right, we had fun. We're almost finished it. We'll finish it on Monday, and then we'll move on to Resident Evil 2, which I can honestly probably play with my eyes closed. I played that way more in the first one. So
you're playing the original RE2 or the remake?
The original.
Oh.
Aaron says that kitty. She knows your kitty cat. Yeah, we were looking kitty earlier.
Cat. My kitty cat. She's my girl.
Who needs Trex when you have a beautiful kitty like that?
I know. She's the prettiest little cat girl ever.
That's right. Nice. But enough about me. What have you been playing this week?
I'm actually taking a little bit of a break.
Needs to be done.
Taking like I don't consistently stream all the time. Well, like maybe at the very least I would stream like 2 or 3 times a week. But work has been getting to me, and so and just like all other stuff that's been happening has been getting to me, and so
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I suffer from anxiety, and like not it's a very subdued anxiety, like to the point where no one notices. It's just like I take everything in, but like it got to the point where my doctor had to up the dosage.
Oh. I mean, it just happens, man. Especially with everything that's going on right now. Look, look, totally good. No one here faults you for it. Look, it's got to be done, man. You got to take a break. Sometimes you guys got to disconnect from everything. You know, social media is so fucking polarizing and everything, and it's just you just got to disconnect. Yeah. So I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I like streaming, so I'm not gonna be away from it forever. Not like last time where I just literally took a year off, but but I have margaritas, so
hell yeah, that's my drink of choice.
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm able to drink right now.
Nice. Mr. Dave says, first off, hey, Mr. Dave, how you doing? I hope that Trex is okay. Haven't seen him around for a while. Well, normally he's here every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish. You know, we started a little late today, but that's Trex's fault, not mine. I had to set everything up. And yeah, so he's doing fine. He just haven't streamed. Like, he's been working a lot. Like, his job has stepped up a notch. He's getting more responsibility, so he's coming home. He's just tired and just hasn't really streamed that much. But he generally makes it here every Wednesday. It's just he was busy tonight and couldn't make it. So check back next week.
Stupid adult things.
Oh, it makes you
mad.
Makes you mad. Yeah, I just started a new job, and to be honest with you, like I didn't stream last night either. I think we're all like in that like phase because like I didn't stream last night either. I just was like on the couch and like just dead, like absolutely. I was just like I can't. When I come on stream, right, I want to be able to project myself in a manner that's entertaining and fun. I don't want to just be stoic and sitting. I know sometimes when I play Final Fantasy, I'm stoic because I'm like trying to focus and not die constantly because I'm very bad at it. But I don't want to come on and not be myself, right? I don't like that. So if I like it, sometimes it makes me feel better, but last night I just was not feeling anything. I saw some of your RE vlog, then the spiders showed up. Oh yeah. The spiders aren't good, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron watch. Go ahead.
Spiders suck. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, Aaron. I think Aaron suffers from arachnophobia, so like she really freaks out. Like I was playing with Jedi Fallen Order, and we had to do a spider warning, and she'd come back like 20 minutes later.
Oh yeah, they have giant tarantula things.
Yeah, that's not good. Sorry, Aaron. Don't watch the next stream. Then the next stream, there's a lot. The next stream is the spider boss. Like there's a gigantic spider. Best RE games don't have spiders in it. All right, Aaron, that's enough.
I played a few weeks ago. I played the forest. And I think we talked about it on the stream. There aren't spiders per se, but like there are definitely many-legged creatures that chase after you and you have to kill.
They are super creepy. And have you gotten to like the little baby things yet?
Yeah.
Oh
yes.
My gosh,
those things are annoying. I've even come across the thing that looks like it has a baby head, but the rest of its body kind of looks like a giant chicken.
Yeah. When you get down to those caves, stuff on the ground is rough. When you get down to those caves, man, you see some serious shit. Like,
yeah.
Ari would never want to go down there. Me and Ari would have arguments because it's like we have to progress the game by going down here. And she's like, "Nope, I'm just going to build a house." I'm like, "But we have to progress it." We have big arguments about it. I think that was the first game we ever streamed. Her and I together. I think Trex and I streamed like some Injustice. I think it was like the very first stream was Injustice, but like I think the first real big stream was the Bars. So it has a place in my heart. I'm happy you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I die a lot.
Oh God. It's not it. I like the way it saves. Like each save is a save state. So like if you really fuck things up, you can just go back and people can join your save state. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely improving, I think.
Oh yeah. Stevie B, I finally got this armored transmog. I've been after it in a while for the past year. My life goals are complete. There's nothing like getting a whatever you're hunting for in an MMO. That's for sure.
What's a transmog? I don't play MMOs.
It's like dress up. it's like a really dope outfit.
Oh, nice.
I think I have that right. It's like glamour, right? It's like Final Fantasy's glamour, armor style. Yeah, ours is our style. Yeah. Yeah. So,
oh, that I understand.
Yeah. Heather always comes in the room when I'm messing with my glamour, and she's like, "Oh, so you're playing dress up? You're playing a little dress up? I'm like, yes. As a matter of fact, I am. I like dressing up.
You know what got me through Final Fantasy X-2? All of the magical girl transformations.
Yes, that's dope. I can't remember my first playthrough if I got them all or not. I haven't played a game in so long, but I remember when it came out, I was so fucking excited. I loved that game to death. I got shit on. I hated it. I hated the bad press it got. I loved that game so much.
Oh, I think it was. I don't know. I think it was a better game than the original.
Hot take alert! Hot take alert!
But I'm not gonna lie. It has a lot to do with being able to transform and change jobs on the fly. We're talking about Final Fantasy X-2, where Yuna strikes on her own and has Riku and Pain as her companions. And yes, see, she agrees with me. It is better. No, annoying Titus to bog down the, and we get musical numbers. You get musical numbers. It has a decent ending compared to X. Yeah, I agree. It was, I mean, don't get me wrong. 10 has a pretty solid ending for a Final Fantasy game. It was sad. But I like 10-2 way better all across the board. It doesn't 10-2 or 10 was my first Final Fantasy game, so I kind of have a little bit of a bias.
That's good. I love 10. 10 was a lot of fun. Man, that was so good. I think 10 was my first PS2 game, I think. I don't remember. Maybe maybe it wasn't.
It's the reason why I got a PS2.
That's what I'm talking about. The reason why I got a GameCube was for that Resident Evil remake. What I like best about 10 was this, like, being able to swap characters on the fly, which can be said the same about 10 too, because you're not swapping characters, but you're swapping classes. That was the whole point, right? Swapping classes, or being able just to quickly swap to something else when things popped up. I like that a lot. I snap really bad. I can't ever do it. Heather makes fun of me because I can't snap right. It's terrible. I know. That's fine.
ASMR snapping.
Oh. All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we move on to new releases?
No, I'm just gonna save what I have for last.
Nice.
I have two things. So,
okay.
But we can, yeah. One's game related, and another one's just feel good, happy time.
Right, because that like stuff you feel good stuff you shared last week. Just
2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago. Just made me think of the coming apocalypse.
I
robots
mean,
are gonna get me.
I mean, like, you should feel good about it because it gives you fair warning to stock up and make your doomsday bunker right now. Only $4,000.
Yeah, I got addicted to doomsday preppers for a minute. Like I was, I love watching these crazy people go wild on these. It's just, and like everybody prepped for like this one random first off, the chance of the apocalypse happening is small, but second off, like the chance of your specific apocalypse that you're prepping for is even smaller. Like, just live in the now. Like what? Like, stop it. It's look at you're probably not making it. And like I loved on Doomsday Preppers how offended the preppers got when the experts were like, you're doing this and this wrong, and they're like, well, I don't think so. Let's be honest, they pretty much all talk like that. Well, I don't think so because I got this and this in the works. Okay, so they're not gonna forget your experts are dumb. Okay, so, that's my favorite part. All right, so this is the part where Aaron's here. Normally, Aaron's one of the main people we harass and let her know that we can come watch the show live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish, Trex or no Trex. Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish. You can check the ish. You know, again, I started late tonight, but again, not my fault. We're blaming that on Trex too. Everything is Trex's fault tonight. No matter what happens tonight, everything is Trex's fault.
He's not here to defend himself, so it's a valid argument.
It's perfect. I love it. And so yeah, all right. So don't forget you can watch us live. Since Trex is not here, how about you take the new releases? You cool with that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So this week, I'm just gonna go down the list because I've not heard of any of these except for the second one. But Pascal's Wager Definitive Edition is coming to the PC March 12th, so that's this Friday.
Oh.
Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time.
About time.
Coming to, yeah, like literally, it's about time. PS5, Xbox Series XS, and the Switch coming also this Friday, March 12th. Mundaun, Mundaun.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is. You can look it up. It's coming to the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS. God,
Ooh.
Microsoft, come up with better fucking names. Good God.
Hey.
And the Switch coming March 16th. That's next week. Star Dynasties, the Steam Early Access is coming for the PC, also March 16th. And Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse coming to the PC, PS4, X1,
That's a good one.
Xbox One, Switch, March 16th. March 16th.
Mundan
Yep.
looks like it's a black and white horror first person weird. It's very indie. After
Sounds indie.
Yeah, after learning of his grandfather's mysterious death in the fire, the protagonist travels to Mundan, I don't know, for the first time since childhood. He will soon discover that something old and diabolical is haunting the remaining inhabitants. The quest to find out the meaning behind these sinister events takes the player on an odyssey up Mundane Mountain from steep meadows across stony fields and the snow-covered peak. Looks decent. Looks interesting.
It looks cool. I might check it out when I don't go full ham on paying my bills. But
That's how it goes. But hey, we're good to go, right? Stimulus approved, I think.
Yep, it passed the House today.
Let's go.
So we're definitely getting that stimulus money if you're already eligible for it. The way that they're doing that, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like, I think it's the same as with the 600, the second stimulus check. You have to have already filed your taxes to get it.
Hello, more buttoned Stream Deck. I'm gonna get the bigger button Delgado. I'm gonna put my money in the economy.
I got this one. I'm already better than you.
You had to shove it in my face, didn't you? Subscribe to Tier 1. This is Vove. What's up? Hey, Vove, how you doing? And Aaron, did I miss your sub earlier? I totally did. You gifted the sub to Take 45. What's he? Aaron's MO is to go through Twitch and try to find troll Twitch names to give free subscriptions to. So I don't mind it. It supports the channel and it's funny. Thank you, Aaron. But Vove, 26 months. Thank you so much for the support, my dude. I don't even think Trex has alerts set up on his stuff. See, look, you can even get alerts on the Stevie B and Xtina solo game report. All right, so look at that. Vove, stop getting shot. All right, so those are the new releases. So let's see. I'm loading it up. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Do you want to take the first one? Or do you want me to take the first one?
I'll go ahead and take this one.
Okay.
So earlier this week, it was announced that Vampire Masquerade has been delayed pretty much indefinitely. So it's not coming out. It's not coming out this year. We don't know. Let's see. I have okay, here we go. Finally. IGN, as reported by IGN, Jordan Alaman, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been delayed out of 2021 with developer Hardsuit Labs no longer leading the game's development. That's why I said indefinitely. It's very plagued with, development issues. The news was revealed in publisher Paradox Interactive's 2020 year-end report. Paradox revealed it has started a collaboration with a new studio partner to finish work on the game. In a statement issued by Bloodlines 2 Twitter account, Paradox said that in order to meet its ambitions for the game, the publisher came to the conclusion that, quote, a change is needed and as a result, more development time is required. Paradox thanked Hardsuit Labs for its work on the game so far. Quote, the studio has done a tremendous job in laying the foundations for the game, and we hope that you, the community, will also appreciate their contribution to Bloodlines 2. The year-end report indicates that the studio will finish the work on the game, meaning that it doesn't seem to be a full restart for development.
Huh.
Yeah. So I mean, they can't pin down a release date, so they're just like saying it's delayed until it's ready. So you got to wait longer. So
All
that
right.
makes me
Well,
sad.
it
Yeah, because
does.
they've yeah, it makes me sad, and they've already kind of it's not available. I think it disappeared from my wish list also.
Oh,
So
really? Like it's gone from
yeah,
Steam?
stop it, stop it. Let me see. Let me double check that. I'm scrolling through now. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh no, it's there. It's still
Oh, okay.
listed,
Okay.
but it is not available for any kind of pre-purchase or anything
Wow.
anymore. Like, yeah, sad times. Damn you, 2020. I'm blaming it on 2020 because it's still 2020 right now, I think.
That game really had the life sucked out of it.
Ayo. But I'm actually surprised that it's even getting a sequel because the original Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 was not a commercial, like, it may have been like a little bit of a commercial success, but it wasn't, great. It never really took off,
Right.
but it developed a cult following years after, just to like eventually justifying this sequel. And for it to be, just indefinitely delayed kind of sucks.
The competition was Half-Life, I think. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's why. It all the attention was sucked away by Half-Life. Hey
Hey.
yo. Ain't gonna stop these suck ass puns. No, just kidding.
So
Yeah.
it got a cult following later. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see it one day. Just not anytime soon. It's okay. Well, a game that is delayed and comes out well is better than a game that comes out poorly. Cyberpunk. I started. I'm loving it. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. So now we're going official with the Hollywood Reporter, right? And I'm going to butcher this name, okay? We got another Borderlands casting, all right? We got another Borderlands movie casting. Creed 2 actor, Florian Montanillo.
I think it's just Wait, let me take a look at that name again. Never mind.
Montanillo. I apologize, sir. Please don't hit me for butchering your name.
Montanu. Maybe Montinu. Montinu. I don't know.
Joining Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart in Borderlands movie. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
He played Victor Drago. He played Drago's son in Creed 2. I don't know if you guys have seen Creed 2. Very good movie. Creed 1 and Creed 2, fantastic. Oh god, Creed 1 is one of the best boxing movies I've ever seen in my life. Just it's so good. And like you think of the premise, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't talk about it. I love Creed 1 so much. I loved it. Is in final negotiations to join Eli Roth's. It's not even his name. Eli Roth's high-flying adaptation of popular video game Borderlands for Lionsgate. The boxer turns actors joins A-list call sheet that includes. Okay, yeah, we know who's in it already. I forget who's he playing. He's playing. Obviously, I'm not ready. Who is he playing? Did I pick the wrong article here?
No, you picked the right one. But it's a character that I don't recognize because I don't play the games.
Craig, I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
The 6'4", 235-pound Mendenu will play Craig, the muscle-bound, rhetorically challenged protector of Tiny Tina, the unstable 13-year-old explosive expert played by Greenblatt. She actually put it Twitter out, and she quoted she added him and quoted Tiny Tina on Twitter. It was very, very, very wholesome.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm very excited about this. He fits that character perfectly. If you look up a picture of Craig, it's Kreig. If you look at that character, it fits perfectly. It's great casting. So far, the past few casting announcements for Borderlands, we shit on the first few, but the last few have been pretty good. I'm very excited for the Borderlands movie. I'm gonna watch it either way. I'm enjoying it. We got a Borderlands movie and a Resident Evil movie coming out really close to each other. That hopefully both aren't poo poo. So I got too high hopes for Resident Evil, man. I'm not good about it. Yes. So that's it. We've cast Craig. So it looks like they're definitely doing an adaptation or loose adaptation of Borderlands 2, right? That's what it seems like.
Yeah. It seems like they're just going to do whatever the hell they want, which is basically what Borderlands did, right?
Exactly.
They're going to, maybe not go like word for word of the story of like any of the games, but like just maintain the spirit of it, you know? As long as they do that, they should be fine.
I know, right?
Yeah. But
it's got to be wild, right? Got to be wild. So yeah, filming it says that filming starts in Hungary.
Cool.
Oh, that's mid-April. So it's really soon filming starts. So we're probably getting a bunch of casting announcements soon.
Yep,
a bunch more, cuz we don't have the 4 main hunters yet, really, especially if they're doing Borderlands 2. You know, they cast Roland, but he's not a main hunter in the second game. So I wonder how they're going to do that. That'd be interesting.
Is Lilith's the main one of the main hunters, right?
In 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, she has been, but she's like, that's right, so she has been cast.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah. Huh.
Who can still get it.
She could definitely still get it. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt. But moving on.
That's right. Before it gets slutty.
Sony's latest patent application is a banana PlayStation controller. Now I thought, like when I was scrolling through Twitter and through my news feed on Facebook, like I kind of saw the thumbnail and I thought I was looking at like one of the joke news sites. So I just moving on. But you know, and now I'm looking at a Polygon article. It's like by ONS Good. Sony Interactive Entertainment has filed a patent application to use a banana for a PlayStation controller. We know what you're thinking, but this is not the thing. And they're showing like the boomerang version, like what do you call those things? Like a demo. It's not a demo, but a concept.
Right.
Like they're showing like a boomerang concept controller. It's not that, but the patent spied by gamesindustry.biz on Tuesday is actually for a method that turns a non-luminous passive object being held by a user into a controller, recognizing virtual button locations onto it, with the banana used as the illustrated example.
Oh.
Yeah. Sony's idea would conceivably work with anything in the user's hands, whether it's a coffee mug, a book, a package of cold cuts, or a tube of Preparation H.
Why is that the example?
Having fun with it. I think they were just having fun with it because of how ludicrous this is. Quote, it would be desirable if a user could use an inexpensive, simple, and non-electronic device as a video game peripheral, says the patent application. In the examples Sony provides, players could grasp 1 or 2 bananas, oranges, or other inanimate objects and move them around, effectively using them as 1 or 2 analog sticks. In another illustration, virtual buttons are mapped onto a banana, which suggests a virtual reality headset might be involved as well. You are so red.
I don't want to tell you where my head went just now.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
come on. No. Who's not doing that? Who's not doing that? Name one person not doing that. do those bananas vibrate? Because I don't see me. Well, it's anything, right? So they talk about their VR being like this next big thing, you know, because I got real mad because it means Resident Evil Village won't be on the VR. So maybe this is part of like their next big VR push. Maybe it's like, fuck the aim controller, pick up whatever the hell you want and use that like a gun. You want a 360 controller? Use that as a pistol. Bow, bow, bow. Like, you know, so that'll be interesting. And it means that like game developers could literally package whatever they want into a device and be like, that game's peripheral. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do. This is actually, I gotta be honest with you. I'll be blatantly honest with you. I didn't read this article, so I had no idea. I thought it was like going to be a legit banana. Like I thought it was. I thought it was going to be for like Raph said in Discord, like an Ape Escape collector's edition.
Yeah.
Or something. I didn't know. I didn't know it was like this, but
it sounds like someone stole a kid's science project.
It's true. It's very true.
And that kid gets no credit.
No credit.
No residuals.
Use it as a pistol. Have you seen that video where it's like someone made a video of a GTA character driving around modded playing piano. And it was like driving around town. So, oh God, I can't remember the words. And then during the chorus, it's like, and it's very, oh God, I have to watch it because now it's out of my brain. I gotta remember it. It's very funny. So there you go. You can literally make anything a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
Anything.
I mean, you know what? This reminds me of a controller that already exists.
What's
and
that?
but it's for Kegel exercises and you play Flappy Bird.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Didn't we just discuss this not getting slutty? And here we are.
You know what?
I'm fine with it. It's okay.
Kegel exercise
Flappy
is for
Bird?
everyone.
That's true.
Yeah, Flappy Bird. And it's already hard. It's already a hard game when you're not doing other
when you're not what?
When you're not flexing your Kegel muscles.
Oh.
It's like right there. Guys have it too.
I know. I'm like doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Hey man, this is why you brought me in here.
That's true. That's very true. Very true. Take 45. We are the Sleuths of the Apocalypse. That's very funny here. Use patent banana ketchup. Sony patent banana controller. I know. That's very true. Look, you make Closure laugh. Look at that. All right, there you go. Turn anything you want to. We'll see. We'll see what this big VR reveal is. What's his name? My favorite person over at PlayStation America. I don't really know his name. I never speak on it. I can't remember. Can't remember who it is. But he did a thing and talked about the next version of VR. How it's supposed to be mind bending and amazing. What's cool is right now you can still play VR on your PS5. I haven't done it yet. I did get the free adapter. Sony was pretty dope and did send me a free adapter because I put a little thing on the internet. And I haven't tried it out yet though. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. Here's what I know. Fuck this whole patent shit. I still can't play Village in VR. What the fuck? Okay.
Your time will come, Stevie.
I'm sorry. All right, I really, really wish Trex was here for this, but he's going to be here in spirit because we're going to talk about a tweet. And yes, Aaron, it'll eventually be game related, I promise. Aaron gets mad because she's like, half the shit y'all talk about isn't game related. It's game adjacent, Aaron, okay? Then should we change it to the NotA Game Adjacent Report? Would that make it better? So Jason, hopefully I'm not going out.
Jason Schreier.
There we go. Am I going out of order? I might be going out of order.
No, it is the next thing.
Okay. Jason
Schreier.
Schreier, thank you. Tweeted Marvel's Avengers, because this is from a Square Enix news they had, right? About the Avengers game. A service game that has struggled to keep players, which it has. I am a Marvel fanboy, even though I'm wearing a Batman shirt, but I'm still a Marvel fanboy, right? Still hasn't played this game. They did my boy Spider-Man dirty, but I still haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for it to be on $10 or something. So it didn't even get me as a player to begin with. Is decided to add more grind. It makes leveling harder, and the developers are warning players to get in their levels now. What is going on with this game, right? So they put out it's like the official Avengers post upcoming cosmetic and XP rework. So this is the XP rework from their official site. Since we launched last September, our balance team has been evaluating the XP curve for leveling from 1 to 50, and we're making some changes to address 2 core issues. The current XP curve isn't really a curve at all. In most RPGs, the amount of XP you need to level up increases as you gain levels in a curve. But our system is a straight line. This has led to pacing issues, such as skill points currently being rewarded too fast, which may be confusing and overwhelming to newer players. We want each decision to invest in a skill or heroic to be more meaningful. Based on those issues, we'll be increasing the amount of XP needed to level up starting from around level 25. This amount will increase the closer you get to level 50, so that it will take longer to reach higher levels and will only affect character level, not power level. If you already have level 50 characters, which is the current maximum, this won't affect you. If you have a character who isn't level 50 and want to speed up their progress, take this time to do so before the update on March 18th. So by the time I post this on YouTube or watch on YouTube, you get like a day. No, due to a bug we discovered, surprise, surprise, players could level characters at a blistering pace if they had multiple high-level characters. We intend to fix the issue once Clint arrives, right? So they have a cosmetic rework. Let's talk about that. We'll be reworking how players obtain certain cosmetic items with the goal of providing more player agency and clarity about how to obtain them by removing randomness from the process. That's good, actually. Currently, many of these items are only obtainable through a random chance in Strongbox or in chastity stores. We want to make sure that when you earn a cosmetic item, it is something you have had a choice in working towards. That's actually pretty good. The first step of this is to temporarily disable the random cosmetic item drops in preparation for this change. Players won't lose anything they've already earned. These items will be available again in places such as the cosmetic vendor once her store is reworked in future updates and will be purchasable with units. This will directly affect random chance cosmetics rewards from completing activities and character progression. Numerous patterns will also be temporarily disabled from dropping and in some cases replaced with additional units that can be spent at the cosmetic vendor. Listen. That's cool and everything, but like, you're making it more of a grind to play a game that no one really wants to play anymore at all. I don't know anyone currently playing this game. In chat, let us know if you're playing this game.
I mean, grinding is the worst.
It's the worst.
It's literally the most annoying part of any game. It's why I don't play Final Fantasy games anymore. It's because of the fucking grind. But it's just but yeah, a game that no one really likes anymore, doesn't really play, and they're making it even slower to those who had a morbid curiosity to continue playing.
Right.
And they're just like punishing them. They're gonna lose. They'll probably lose some people after a while. Like lose. I think they just want people to just leave their servers faster.
I know.
So they can shut down.
Oh, whoa. Well, they also, I think they're going to be doing their update patch soon. Or have they done that yet? I don't know if they've done it yet for the
I don't know. Why, though? Just give up.
There's actually, I think I've talked about this on stream before. There's a, Denny works a side job at a GameStop right down the street from me. And there's actually an Avengers Collector's Edition still on the shelf. And actually has a really dope Captain America statue in it, right? And so I'm just like waiting for the inevitable time where GameStop's like, all right, let's clear this bitch out and drops it to like 50 or 60 bucks so I can actually like get it. And then maybe I'll have the game then. But like, I'm not, Trex got it because someone gifted it to him. So he played a little bit on stream, but not even Trex bought it, right? And he was kind of excited for this game. The problem is the story is actually pretty good. But like, you beast through the story in like 10 seconds. And it was glitched to all hell when it came out. I don't... Who still plays this game? I don't know. The 10 people that play it are pissed right now.
Oh, but yeah, just like, I mean, I was very intrigued with the inclusion of Kamala Khan.
Yes.
But that was it. Everything else just looked very mediocre to me. So I never even developed any kind of enough interest to go out and buy the game or invest any time.
I played the beta and I watched Trex play a little bit, and her story is definitely the best part of the game because you're essentially like playing it through, like you. It's almost like you are her because she's like a big fangirl of like the Avengers and stuff like that, and like she's going through and like meeting them all and like excited, and you're like excited with her, and it's like oh, and then she eventually becomes one. So it's like she's living our dream, right? And so it's a really good story, really good concept. It just fell so short. The fact that, okay, so in Destiny, right, when you get a piece of chest armor, you put the chest armor on, you look different. That's not the case here. Everything look-wise is cosmetic, and that really just bummed me out, man.
Oh, yeah. At least like with Destiny, well, you kind of grind there too, but
Yeah.
you know, they change it up a little bit. They have events and everything, and they got plenty of story to go through, but man, grinding in a game that no one really likes anymore.
That just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Anderson, can we take bets to see if they go back on their idea? I think, look. See, the problem is this isn't getting that bad press because nobody cares anymore. I hate to say that. But like, everyone's like, well, I'm not playing anyway, so fuck them. Like,
I mean, and this is just, I don't like, not to like fully shit on a game that, you know, actual people worked on and are probably still trying to keep their job, but just like, you know, the final product's just, I'm sure they worked very hard and it looks good, you know, but like just the gameplay is just not what everyone wanted.
at all.
And it's going to be even less what people wanted because it's fucking grinds.
So I don't mean to pause this, but actually, you brought up a very good point that I wanted to talk about. I forgot to bring it up earlier. I've actually been listening to a podcast about, and now you're like, oh god, CB listens to a Resident Evil podcast, surprise, surprise. But it's I believe it was the main director of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I don't know if you remember, but it's Slant 6, I think, who made that game, right? And he talks about the bad press it received after like all the hard work that they had and how it just got like shit on, and it really hit me different because I'm like, man, you know what, I sit on that game report and I do shit on things constantly, right? Part of it is like I'm amping it up because we're on stream, let's be honest, right? You know, we're turning it off for a minute, being real, but like another part is like I really do feel like I'm amping up my true feelings, right? So it's like I'm trying to get out of that mentality because what you said is exactly right. Like there's like a bunch of people that have worked very hard to try to get these games right, and a lot of times they're hindered by like big publishers or like the main, you know, companies that are putting these out. Like this director, he had a year to make Operation Raccoon City from scratch, right? And there's all this stuff that they wanted to do and all these things, and he's like, we would try to do this and this, and Capcom said no about this and this, and we try to do this with the story and that with the story, and it was like, when you get it from an inside perspective, and he's just like, he was like, I was 7 days a week, 12 hours a day working on this game, trying to make it good. And like all the press kept saying was this game is going to be good because it's from the same people that made SOCOM. And I got hired for this job. And I was like, most of my people didn't even work on SOCOM, but just because we're the same company, we get grouped like that. And so like, it's already getting shit on. It's not even out yet. Right. And it came out and like they just bashed it critically, and it just, oh man. And I thought it was, I didn't finish it back in the day because I thought it was very hard. Right. It's a very difficult game. Not because I didn't like it. The premise is really good. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that it wasn't canon, right? Like you like one of the missions.
It's like a what if story.
Right. Like one of the missions to hunt down and kill Leon. Like, it's,
right.
So, but it's actually become a cult classic amongst the community. The community seems to really dig it way later in life. But I just think about that, right? And like what you just brought up about like there's people out there that probably worked in this game, and a lot of people were probably like, we shouldn't do cosmetics like this, and someone higher up was like, no, we need to do it so people can buy them, deal with it, and make it, right? And they're like, well, shit, man. And they're like, we want to do this, and this, but we don't have time, so we can't. And it's like, I don't think those things get taken into consideration from assholes like me sitting behind a mic talking. And so I'm trying to get a better mindset on stuff like that. What's SOCOM? It's an old PlayStation like military shooter game that was pretty basic. Sorry, I didn't mean to go up on a soapbox. I'm sorry, but like I just wanted to get off my chest.
It's very valid. I mean, because critics and reviewers don't come from game dev backgrounds a lot of the time, and so we don't really know what it's like,
right?
But we just know how we're just consumers trying to be savvy about our own consumption, I guess, just to put it in the most polite way possible. Yeah, I mean, we're just consumers and we tend to shit on things for our own sanity, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic, and we know we're aware of the flaws between that dynamics, but it takes fortitude to admit that you can be that we are jerks sometimes.
No kidding, definitely. Yeah, I mean, even with CD Projekt Red, like I'm sure there's like a good margin of them that were screaming like, "This, what are we doing? Don't do this," and then like they did it anyway.
I mean, we've all been there. I'm like, we're all adults in the professional business professional work environment and everything, and we always question, what the hell are our managers or the CEO doing? What the fuck are they doing? It's like, this is not how you do this thing. They don't know our department, so why are they dictating what we are doing? So that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I'm sure there are plenty of internal screaming, because I know there is. Sure. BioWare.
Oh god. Woo!
Yeah. But on to the next thing. There's no segue about it. For all the
weebs, I'll say it, weebs, you all you fucking weebs.
All you video game weebos out there, The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 4 is finally coming out. If you know what that is, it's finally coming out for the PC on Steam, April 9th. If you don't know what it is, I'm just going to read this thing because I don't know what it is. The long-awaited finale to the epic and engulfing a... no, let me read that. The long-awaited finale to the epic engulfing a continent comes to a head in the final chapter of Trials of Cold Steel Saga. Yeah, so if maybe look into the other games if you don't know what it is, because apparently this is the season finale, series finale, and if you start with this game, you're probably not going to know what's going to going on.
No, no Raph for this. I don't know what Raph is. Yeah, Raph should be here for this. Yeah, Trials of Cold Steel. It's a big thing amongst the community. They're playing it a lot. They got me to start it. I played the first one. I've started playing the first one, if you will. And it's good. It's very good. It's very good turn-based RPG. By NIS America. Am I saying that right? NIS. Not the community, just Raph. No, there's a good portion. I mean, well, Raph and Persona. And me to a certain extent, I am enjoying the first one, but I got a lot to go. I just started one, but yeah, 4 finally got announced for America, and they announced it's the quick move to PC, because it was just announced for PS4, right? So there was no PC announcement, but now it's coming out on PC like next month, in almost exactly a month. So very, very cool. So for all you like weebies out there, on the same token, you guys lost it about this, and frankly, it wasn't that much news. So I was like, I guess I'll included for you weebos. The TV anime project, right, from Gemetsu, right, from Sal Ramono. Falcom has announced a Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel TV anime project. It will air in 2022, so you guys have to wait a bit. The original series depicted the story of protagonist Rain Sworzer. Have I said that right? I think it's right. It's that's who you play it, so I think it's Rain. Yeah, it's Rain. And his companions throughout 4 titles set in the giant military nation of Erebonia. But the anime series will depict a story based on the original series set in the western part of the Zemurian Zemurian? I don't know. Zemurian? Yeah, you know how these names get. The TV anime project is a global project by 4 companies, User Joy Technology, a major game company that has released Falcom products in Taiwan and Asian countries. Funimation Global Group, a global distributor of anime, SYOU, a content fund, and NotA Holdings, an anime product planning company. That's all we really get. There's also some images out there. No, these are just images from the game. Okay, yeah. So they don't even have the images from the show yet. These are all images from the Cold Steel game. I only know because I played the first one and the fourth one. I've seen pictures of the fourth one because you guys don't stop fucking talking about it in the Discord. I swear. But yeah, that's exciting. I think that's it for Cold Steel. There's a lot of random Cold Steel news this week. Yeah, Mad Raph's not here. Where's Raph at? Raph probably knew that we were going to talk about Xbox stuff and decided not to come because he's chicken. Just kidding.
Oh, called out. Called out.
But in other RPG news, go for it.
So continuing on to the weeb factor of our new show, the Fantasian release date, everything we know on the new JRPG by Final Fantasy VI staff. This is from Dual Shockers by Iyane Agosa. But Fantasian is a new FF6 inspired turn-based JRPG by Hironobu Sakaguchi and Nobuo Uematsu. Gosh, that's hard to say. Mistwalker and ex-Final Fantasy director Hironobu Sakaguchi revealed new details on Fantasian at the Game Live Japan event organized by Famitsu on March 7th, including details on the battle system, new screenshots, and a release date estimate. We summarize everything below, several trailers and screenshots. The Game Live Japan, the announcers they make me laugh. But Fantasian, most notably, is a diorama game. Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means.
It's I think it's like where you have like an open space, right? And you have to move your characters from square to square. Sort of like Final Fantasy Tactics. I think it's like that.
Oh, okay. I get that. Hironobu explained the Final Fantasy VI Let's Play was on an old CRT TV, so he had the idea to use diorama to give players a nostalgic old school feel similar to that. So yeah, I mean it's coming out. It uses standard JRPG turn-based battle system with random encounters. And let's see, Sakaguchi got the idea for the Dimension system because of Fantasian's touch controls, which I think that's because it's also being released on the Apple Arcade. So
is the Apple Arcade exclusive? I heard Raph, I think he's complaining that. I'm trying to look right now.
No, I thought it was for PC also. But if the controls are just touch based, it might just be mobile. I don't see it mentioned here.
No,
but
yeah, it is exclusive to Apple Arcade. Wow. If you want to get into
Yep. So if you have an Apple device, like an iPad or a phone, you can play this game. or you will be able to play this game. According to what was revealed on stream, it'll take players between 20 to 60 hours to complete Fantasian. It will depend on whether they focus on the main story or not. So, I guess there are divergence in the storyline.
I'm sorry. You just had epic music playing behind you because normally during these when we do these game reports, I watch trailers for stuff when we're talking about them, and it's not a big deal. But I forgot everyone can hear my desktop in the stream, so I apologize for that loud epic music. So you just had epic music playing for you.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So an Apple exclusive, right? So the monopoly that is Apple. I wish Trax was here. Apple takes another one on their monopoly. Oh man, no.
What's going on with like the gaming world and Apple? Like, for fuck's sake.
Like, how many people is this game gonna reach? Honestly, like, let's.
And definitely not me, because I don't have any Apple products anymore.
Like, it just seems strange to like make a game of this caliber and have it exclusive to the Apple Arcade. Like, all I can think is that maybe Apple paid them like a very absorbent amount of money to have it exclusive. But it's like such a like diverse and big game for it to just be on Apple Arcade is just wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
The suits on the gamers will buy anything, and they are taking over the business. I mean, that's why indie gaming is shooting through the roof.
They really are, and I really think that the silver lining of this whole COVID thing is that it really allowed indie developers to shine. Like, where the big AAA games are having to delay. Like, they have like their already established small team, and if they go remote, then they go remote. But it's not. I can't imagine it being too big of an impact to isolate themselves compared to like a team of 90 or even 30.
There are 9 comments on this website, and they're all bitching that it's on Apple Arcade. It's like, come on, read the room, dude. Like,
I was like, oh, cool. Let me know when it's on any other platform.
Literally, like, someone made a good point in the comments. It was just like, why didn't you just kickstart this? Because when game developers kickstart something like this, motherfuckers, you weebs come out in droves and you give all your money so you can play this game on anything. But see, now what's been happening with that is that whenever something becomes massively popular, is that the Epic Game Store comes in and scoops it up, right? And then it becomes exclusive to the Epic Game. I don't know what's going on here, man.
I don't either.
But when you're a big game developer and like someone like Epic comes up to you and they're like, or when you're a small game developer and they're like, hey, here's like $50 million, right, to go towards your project if you only put it out on our stuff. It's like, and that's a hard thing to turn down. It's like you're gonna disappoint some people to be able to like make it work. I don't know. Again, I just made numbers up, but like,
when you're just starting out, at some point you're gonna have to sell out.
Hell yeah.
I mean, and that's isn't that the goal?
Like if Jim Ryan came up to me and said, Stevie B, for $1 million a year, you have to stream and do exclusive PlayStation things, I'd be the biggest damn PlayStation fanboy you ever seen in your life. I'd be like Lucas. I don't know if you guys have seen Lucas on YouTube. I'd be like him, man. I'd be on there, be like, Microsoft, those bitches, PlayStation for life. Like, that's all it would take is Jim Ryan just being like, what's up, Stevie B? Come work for me and do some things. Bring your 11 to 20 viewers and bring them over and make just PlayStation content. I'd be like, giddy up. I'm on my Sony pony. Let's go. Come on, Jim Ryan. Let's go. And I'll be riding right next to Jim Ryan on my pony. Come on, we're going. And that's it. That's how it would go. So yeah, I'd sell on the heartbeat too. Your chair headphones color stream already screams Sony pony.
Yeah. Your Sony pony. I think he took offense to that.
Guess I gotta get a green chair now. You know, the
Hey
only
man,
thing.
like I have a chair coming in
Oh
and
yeah.
it's like it's based on KDA from League of Legends.
That's right. I saw
I don't
that.
play that game. I just like what their stuff. I just like their out of game stuff.
That's right.
I tried
No, it
playing
looked
it. I
cool.
don't like it.
She linked it to me in checks, and I thought it was dope as hell.
It is dope as hell. I don't play, but I want that KDA chair. Like, right? Right? It was very hard for me to choose between Diva's chair and the new KDA chair. And the new one, like, cuz they have two versions of KDA. One that's modeled after their first music video, Akali's look in the first video, and then in their most recent EP has like a more crystal type version, and that's the one I got.
Nice.
And it is super dope. Can't wait for it to come in the mail.
All right. Got two left for me, and Katrina's bought two of her own that I don't even know about, so I'm excited for those. All right, here it comes. Yeah. Oh, hold on, Aaron. What is this? What is this secret lab things that you're posting? What is this? Is this something cool? Oh. Like, look,
What?
I got my kill.
What this?
I got my. That's the KDA chair. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
that's the
got
one I'm getting.
I got my killer bee, man. Cause I'm a straight killer bee. That's an old joke that I brought back from when I first got it. Even though I already broke it. Look, I already broke the shit out of it.
Oh.
I was playing with my son and I leaned too far over and it was like, and I was like, oh no, but it still works. Like, it still goes into place and I'm not even mad. And then I bought these fuckers, man, these fuckers. I bought the furniture warranty just in case something this happened, and they were like, nah, man, we're not gonna replace that. I was like, what the hell is the point of my warranty then? I'm about to cut it and then be like, look, it's cut. I'm gonna go online and find like a broken Killer Bee chair and be like, look, this is my chair, it's broken, warranty.
Yeah, it's like that's not broken to them. Like a completely broken
so annoying.
arm.
So annoying. It was so bad. Like, it's just like health insurance. You're not a Killer Bee, you're a Sony pony. Aaron, I've had enough of you. Stop it. Raise your chair and headphones are X-boners. That's fair. All right, but speaking of X-boners, let's go. So from Saint Spencer himself, I'm trying to get through this. The Xbox Wire, right?
Sure.
Officially welcome Bethesda to the Xbox team. The deal is done. It's over. Bethesda is now part of the Xbox team. This is straight from Phil's mouth. This is an exciting day for Xbox. Today we officially complete the acquisition of ZeniMax Media, parent company of Bethesda Softworks. It's an honor to welcome the 8 incredible talented development studios: Bethesda Game Studios, id Software, ZeniMax Online Studios, Arcane, Machine Games, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog, and Roundhouse Studios, and their passionate global communities to the Xbox family. Now that everything is official, we can begin working together to deliver more great games to everyone. At every step, building toward this moment, I've been inspired and motivated by the creativity, insight, and community-first approach of the talented people at Bethesda. Our goal is to give these teams the best foundation for doing the greatest work and to learn from them as we continue to build Xbox into an inclusive platform for all players. This is the next step in building an industry-leading first-party studio team, a commitment we have to our Xbox community. With the addition of the Bethesda creative teams, gamers should know that Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass will be the best place to experience new Bethesda games, including some new titles in the future that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC players. As we shared previously, it is vitally important that Bethesda continue making games that the way it always has. We look forward to empowering Bethesda's creative teams to reach even more players around the world, helping make future Bethesda titles the biggest and most popular games in their history. Xbox and Bethesda have long shared a common vision for the future of gaming. Both as fans and as creators, Bethesda understands the potential of Xbox Game Pass. We would also like to honor the life and memory of my close friend Robert A. Altman, founder of ZeniMax Media. Robert believed deeply in the power of gaming, and we are privileged to be able to continue his work by joining forces with the team he built and led for many years. I will miss the opportunity to work directly with him on the future of our combined... This has made me sad. I know this is going to be at the end. Combined team. But I know that his spirit will live on in the shared work we do and motivate us to make that partnership as he all envisioned. Thank you to all our players for joining us on this incredible journey, and the millions of Bethesda fans around the world. Now that we're one team, we can start working together on the future ahead. We will have more to share about what's next for our teams later this year. In the meantime, to properly celebrate the special moment, we are bringing additional Bethesda games into Xbox Game Pass later this week. Stay tuned for more details. So yeah, they haven't said which games they will be, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of Elder Scrolls. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm going to say this. I said it in Discord. I'll say it right fucking here. Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 will not be on the PlayStation. Not a fucking chance will either one of those two games be on the PlayStation, and you're literally in denial if you think that they are. Literally in denial, right? Everyone's like, but they want to make the money. Whew. Okay, first off, it's a small drop in the bucket for exclusivity. Second off, I like how with all these, like, the only thing you Sony ponies have going for you are your exclusives, right? I like how the mere thought of any of those games coming to Xbox is ludicrous. But when we're talking about now a game company directly owned by Microsoft, it's like, well, they'll probably come. It's like you're absolutely delusional, Wrath Prime. And I like the sentiment in the Discord, not to talk shit about my own community, but the sentiment in Discord is like, well, Bethesda's games are poop anyway. It's like, okay, be salty if you want to be. All right, it's fine. Okay, just take some more of that salt. It's fine. All right, you still have your PCs. You can play them on there. It's fine. The best part about this, in my opinion, is being able to play these dope ass games on Bethesda day one on Game Pass for literally nothing.
Wait, so who does Sony have now? Like the only companies that I can really think about that would be that historically have been exclusive to PlayStation are Insomniac and Naughty Dog.
Yes.
Who are left? I mean, with the acquisition of Bethesda, I would say unless Sony can raise up these other indie developers, they're thoroughly fucked.
That's right. You heard it here first. Here we go. All first party developers right here. Oh gosh, of course I'll accept the cookies. There's a lot of stuff that, okay, so this is the one Raph would go for. SIE Japan Studios, yes, we know they make a Ford Works, this a mobile studio, right? And Polyphone, these are things we never heard of. They're all from Tokyo. Guerrilla Games, okay, that's they're the ones who make Horizon, right? So those games, but again, coming to PC. Just want to say that, coming to PC.
Also, yeah.
SIE London Studios, they do a lot of PSVR games. Those are pretty good. I'm not even gonna shit. Like they do pretty good PSVR games. Media Molecule, the makers of the Little Big Planet franchise. Okay, I guess.
When was the last time they made a game?
I think they just made that one adventure game with the Little Big Planet guy. SIE XDev Europe, located in the same office. Yeah, it's independent developer, our first party projects. Yeah, okay. Until Dawn. Okay. All right. And Detroit Become Human. Okay. Okay.
Like
So I'm just going to the big ones here, right? Naughty Dog, like you said, is one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Santa Monica Studios, that's a pretty big one. Sucker Punch.
Insomniac.
Sucker Punch. There you go.
Sucker Punch. Yeah, there you go. But what was their last game? Wait, Sucker Punch games.
Infamous, I think.
Yeah, but that was like the last Infamous game was like 2014.
Yeah, it was like a PS4 like a launch title, I think.
Ghost of Tsushima. Fuck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did do Ghost of Tsushima. That's right. Okay, so Sucker Punch. All right, we'll allow it.
Okay.
We'll allow it. Sucker Punch. Give me the cookies. Aside from Doom, I think. Oh, look, Bethesda. Okay, Bethesda makes Dishonored, great games. Wolfenstein, great games. Elder Scrolls series. I mean, Elder Scrolls 5, of course, been out forever and everything, but it's still a great game. Fallout series, Doom series, The Evil Within, fantastic game, and Prey, the Prey series. Those are all great games, Aaron. Okay, those are all good games. Maybe not to you, Aaron, but that doesn't change the fact that they're good games.
And the fact that Bethesda keeps re-releasing Skyrim
On everything. And I bet you a bajillion dollars that shit's about to hit Game Pass like next week. There's no doubt.
Right? Like all the Elder Scrolls and Skyrim will be re-released for the Game Pass. I guarantee it. Because it's a game that everyone pretty much owns in one form or another.
It's true. I own it. I own it on PSVR. I own it on the PC twice. Because I got the upgraded version. I have it on the 360, I think. That's why I was saying about past game. Well, I mean, what's the definition of past game, right? So they're currently in development of Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. Those are two gigantic games, right? Bethesda's not like they're working on Fallout 76. I mean, it's gotten better. And I mean, the Wolfenstein games recently came out. Dishonored recently came out. Doom, like, literally just came out.
Yeah,
I know
last
you said,
year, right?
Yeah. And I know you said Doom already, but I'm saying, and then Prey came out, and people like that. The Evil Within 2 has been a minute. I'll be fair. Let's be fair. But yeah, it's not. They're not like super past games, Aaron. Okay, all right. Look, jump on this Xbox bandwagon. It's fine. Let's go, man. The more the merrier.
I mean, I would forego PlayStation if I didn't have a PC already.
What do you say about all the exclusives? People are mad online. There's it makes sense for Sony to put their stuff on PC, man. Like it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
go ahead.
It just makes sense. I mean, I have so far I'm good. Like the only game that came out for the PC or for the PS5 also came out on the PS4, and that was Miles Morales. So I'm good for a while until like they come up with another exclusive game that I have to have, which would probably be Mass Effect.
Ooh,
now that I'm thinking about it,
man. Oof.
No, I take that back because it will also be released for the PC.
Oh yeah.
So still good. I don't think I need a PS5 anymore, you guys. I think
deduced. I think probably the first big PS5 only exclusive might be God of War Ragnarok, but I'm pretty convinced it's coming out on PS4 as well. I don't know. We'll see. There's no PS5 exclusive tag on it or anything. It's just PlayStation. I don't know. We'll see.
No, I mean, if God of War was coming out this year, like there might be a PS4 version of it, but even then, I think we're far enough down the line where I don't think I would want an inferior product if I know that there's something better.
I'm looking forward to that Ghostwire game. Me too. Developed by the original Resident Evil director. Very cool. I'm very excited. That's why I'm definitely going to be playing Ghostwire. Final Fantasy 16, I believe, is a PS5 exclusive, which I will definitely be playing and getting for sure. I mean,
is 16 like a single player or like an actual?
Yeah, single player. Looks they've only shown a trailer. Directed by the lead of Final Fantasy 14, and that game. The stories in that game have been some of the best Final Fantasy stories ever told. Right?
Nice.
Aaron wouldn't know because she skips the cutscenes, but that's fine. You know, you're allowed to do what you want to do. It's fine. You know, we live in a free country. But you're missing out. So I'm
What
streaming.
Is this, communist Russia?
Comrade.
I kid.
I'm playing the game and like I'm watching the cutscenes and Aaron's like, just skip it already.
Oh.
I got her one time though, and I bring this up all the time because I rarely get Aaron. She normally gets me. She was in Final Fantasy 14. You can make one character all the different classes, right? Warrior, Dragoon, anything. Aaron has different characters for all the different classes that she wants to play, right? And I go, why do you do this? And she goes, because of my immersion. And I go, but you skip all the cutscenes. Touche. Outfits for the outfits. That's also fair, right? Different characters, different races of creature. I don't know what you call them because creatures, race. I mean, the people. I don't know what you call the people that aren't human in 14. I don't want to be offensive to 14 players. I don't know what to call the. All right, so there you go. But in other Xbox news, we got one more bit of Xbox news. Right? Okay.
Yeah, you can take that.
From PC Gamer by Natalie Clayton. I hope I said that right. Your Xbox could become a living room PC thanks to the console's new browser. Xbox consoles are getting a new version of Microsoft's Edge browser, and early testers have discovered that it'll let you stream PC games to the telly box. We know where she's from. Via NVIDIA's GeForce Now. As reported by VGC, the updated Edge included improved support for web apps like Discord or Skype. The outlet previously noted this brought Google Stadia support to Xbox via the browser. Now it turns out GeForce Now works perfectly well within the browser, blowing open the console's potential as a living room streaming box. GeForce Now has hit a few snags since leaving open beta, with several high-profile publishers notably pulling the games from the servers. We were very pissed about that. But ideally, it'll let you stream any game you own from your Steam and Epic libraries, right? So you can still do it if you own it in the game. Turning even a humble Chromebook into a beastly gaming rig. Given that the Xbox browser doesn't currently support mouse input, any game you want to play will need gamepad support. But it's a curious way to potentially stream games to a Series S or X at higher visual fidelity than the console could otherwise support. And in the case of Death Stranding, which is playable on PC but not Xbox, even circumvent console exclusivity deals. That is the dream. I was gonna say Jim. I was about to say Jim. That's how much Jim Ryan's always on my brain. It's unclear where Microsoft stands on this functionality right now and how long it'll remain enabled. Yeah, it's in beta, so they could just be like, nah, homies. Will certainly need the ability to play against an Xbox that shouldn't be on Xbox. Could hit all sorts of licensing barriers. Even if it remains active, it's easy to see more publishers pulling their games from GeForce Now. Oh, that's not good. My money's on Microsoft finding somebody to phase out competitive streaming services on the browser in favor of pushing its own xCloud. The Xbox branded service teased its own web client last month, which plans to begin a public preview by the end of spring. That's right. That's how they're putting xCloud on the iPhones, is by using a web browser to circumvent Apple's bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Right. So,
Armin says, look, Jim Ryan. Indeed. What do you think about this, Xtina?
I have very complicated feelings about this because
let's talk.
I mean, I started out like when the new Xbox was first revealed, I was just like, just turn it into a gaming PC already. And it looks like they are pretty soon. But also, I don't know, it just sounds like they're more and more just turning everything into a streaming service, which means that you have to buy into their subscription services in order to be able to play those games. and that also means that they'll eventually phase out physical media. Oh, will at least try to.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
um, but yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes because, like this article said, GeForce Now has, or vendors have been pulling out of GeForce Now because of what's going on. So, we'll see. We'll see if it works. We'll see.
Man, it's a wild world right now in the streaming stuff, because I think Xbox will just like turn off the ability to they'll just like block the GeForce Now side or something if it becomes a problem. But like, when does it become a problem? Like, cause you're just using a web browser service and it's just like what you could do on your Chromebook, like they said, is like this is something you could do on your Xbox, and it's like, well, it has controller support, so here's control. So, man, it's a weird place we're about to go. We're also like already full steam ahead in this place on TV stuff now, so it's like we're just gonna go that way in games. Eventually, Sony's gonna get their shit together, and they're gonna have a close to the same thing that Game Pass is, and it's just gonna be like subscribe to everything to play anything. It's just like you have to subscribe to different, instead of now going to a cable company getting channels to watch special things. You have to subscribe to specific things unless you do other things. That's my eye patch.
It's like the new pay-per-view.
Yes.
But like but like the other thing is that GeForce Now has their own sub-service. Like look, as of right now anyway, because you're only allowed so much time to play to play games on their robust servers.
Right.
Like unless you pay a higher premium, which you're given even more time. Like if you're gonna do, like, I guess I think they have a free version. I'm trying to look at it right now, but the it's not letting me do it. Um if you're on the lowest tier that they have, you get like maybe an hour's worth of gameplay and then you're done.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
it's metered.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, like we're from what the last time I looked at it, it just kind of took me back to those internet cafes, to where you had so much time to do whatever, um, unless you pay more for premiums. But like that was the last time I looked at it. I don't know how it is.
1 hour session?
Yeah, yeah.
What is this?
Like on the lowest tier, you play for you get to play for an hour using their servers. But if you it's literally a pay to play.
So $24.95 for 6 months, and you get priority access extended session. That's actually not bad.
I mean, I get it because
like,
you're using their streaming first. You're using their cloud system, which requires maintenance.
yeah.
But it's the thing that's trending.
Yep.
Like you have to pay if GeForce Now continues to join forces with Xbox in this way, you're I don't know, maybe they'll come up with a package deal, but you're paying for GeForce Now to play for an extended amount of time and also using Xbox's subservice to play their games. Something's going to have to, be packaged or something. They're going to have to figure it out.
Figure it out. So Persona has to spend more for AFK for longer. Yeah, no, Persona just spends most. Fine. All right, so that's enough. I'm gonna put away my ex boner for a minute, and we're gonna let Xtina take over because she's got a couple things I don't even know about. Let's go.
Oh yeah, because I literally just looked it up right like a few minutes before. So I'll start with like a gamer related news story. Okay. Dynasty Warriors, you guys.
Oh yeah,
they have a live action movie trailer.
What?
Is already online. You can see its first full trailer on YouTube.
It's a Dynasty Warriors movie?
There's a Dynasty Warriors movie.
Shut up.
This is from Eurogamer by Matt Wales. Dynasty Warriors' long in the works movie adaptation has just received its first proper trailer ahead of next month's release in Hong Kong and mainland China. First announced back in 2016, the live-action Dynasty Warriors movie is being produced by China 3D Digital Entertainment Limited, and, like the video games, draws inspiration from the Three Kingdoms period of Chinese history. It's being directed by Roy Chow, based on a script by Christine To, and will pit game heroes Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Shang Fei, as played by Tony Yang, Gang Han, Justin Chung, respectively, against the powerful Lu Bu, who is played by Louis Koo.
Holy shit, dude.
Filming on the Dynasty Warriors movie, which took place in Hong Kong and New Zealand, actually wrapped in 2017 before beginning the long post-production journey required to bring the video game's iconic grand-scale battles to life. You can gauge just how successful the transition to live action has been in the trailer. If you look it up,
It's
the Dynasty
fucking
Warriors,
amazing.
right? The Dynasty Warriors adaptation will launch in Hong Kong cinemas on the 29th of April and will be making its way to mainland China the following day. There is no word yet on whether the movie will be getting any kind of Western release. But it's out there.
We'll be watching
It's
it,
out
though.
there.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure, because we are actually, like, at least through, like, say, Amazon Prime, we are getting some Chinese media. Like, I see a lot of their cartoons coming available for, video on demand, and they're not bad. I really think that their cinema scene, or their movie scene, is just getting really up there now. But I'm really excited for Dynasty Warriors.
Hell yeah.
It looks amazing.
It looks so good. I'm trying. I normally don't do this, but I'm trying to add a display real quick so you guys can see this, because this is baller cool. All right, hold on. I'm mesmerized by what I'm looking at. Hold on. This really fucks me up, because I'm gonna have to go in and because I always put a logo in the bottom right when I do the YouTube videos, but I don't even care. Let's watch this real quick. He's
that excited.
This is dope. This is cool. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. Transition. Boom. I'm not gonna put any sound. We're just gonna watch it. This is amazing looking. It looks just like the video game. It's just as wild as the video game. This is great. This is so good. The West will find a way to watch this. I guarantee it.
Life finds a way.
That's right. It does.
But the set pieces look outstanding, and the fight scenes, it is exactly on the grand scale that you expect a Dynasty Warriors movie to be. Just look at that.
Showtime will love these games. I want Showtime to see it. I want to send this to Showtime as soon as this is over. This is wild. I had no idea this existed, and I'm 100% down for this. I love these games so much. We used to play them all the time. When Showtime and I were a lot younger, this is where we used to sit around the PlayStation 2 and play all the time. Oh man, it's good stuff.
But isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I can't wait for its eventual release to Western media. But on the feel-good front,
yes,
every now and then I'll pick something that has nothing to do game-related wise, because there just aren't that many. And I found this on goodnewsnetwork.org. 10 years after Fukushima nuclear disaster, 2 men are still living there, taking care of everyone's pets. When clouds of radiation began streaming into the air around the Fukushima nuclear plant, 160,000 residents were told to simply cut and run. However, it seems only, I'm not saying that number, everyone but 2 listened. The other 2, Naoto Matsumura and Sake Kato, remained. Evidently, the city possessed not one but two men whose love of animals cracked through their innate sense of self-preservation, um, and started taking care of these animals. They're living within the 12.5-mile exclusion zone around the damaged reactor. These two men, unrelated to one another, both live alone while taking care of dozens of stray animals, and that
That's awesome.
includes like dogs, cats. One guy is just taking care of like your regular domestic animals, like the dogs and cats. One, uh, which one? Kato has Kato. We'll say Kato. Has 41 cats who live with him in his mountain home, and he adopted a dog named Pochi. The other guy, Matsumura, he left the city at first, but returned shortly after for his own animals. Once he returned, the now 55-year-old realized that everyone else's pets and livestock were still there, so he began taking care of a broad community of animals, including pigs, cats, dogs, ponies, ostriches, and cows.
Wow.
Yeah. And it has a little picture of him bottle feeding a baby cow. So, when he first evacuated, some of his family outside of the exclusion zone told him he couldn't stay with them due to risk of contamination. The refugee camps outside the area were also filling up fast, and Matsumura just didn't want to deal with the hassle anymore, so he went back and started taking care of the animals. So the everything both Kato and Matsumura are doing is technically illegal, and police have ordered them to leave the area.
Fuck off.
I know, yet they seemingly couldn't be less bothered by the government's demands, and both plan to stay there with their animals come what may. Isn't that amazing?
That's definitely some feel good shit. I watched some stuff on that, and that whole disaster was wild. I can't imagine. Yeah, dogs and cats and a thing called culture. Oh, okay, that's enough. Ghost of Fukushima. I like what? Why? Why?
A thing called Gojira.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this,
Aaron?
Why are you like this? No, man, that's really cool. I like that. I mean, it's like that. The people forget about that kind of stuff. Like when disasters like that happen, it's like people leave all that behind to save their lives, and it's understandable at the time, but it's like no one thinks like, hey, we should go back and like,
Animals.
yeah, like go help them. Like they're just chilling. Like, oh man, like I get like there's a giant wave coming. I have to like grab, my closest family member and bounce, right? And it's like it is what it is. Like your dog's outside and you're inside, and you have to like go out the back door. It's just it is what it is. But it's like they're still there and they still exist. And like, are we just gonna let them die? Like it's very heartfelt and it's very nice.
Yeah, and like they already both know the risk. But they're
fuck it.
They want to do it, like they're badasses.
Hell
so yeah. So when I came across this story, I knew I had to share it with you all.
Very very cool. Well, we appreciate it. I like that. See, now look, after all that console warring, now we're all leaving the stream feeling a little better.
Yeah, feeling warm and fuzzy.
Feeling warm and fuzzy. That's right. All right. That's all we really have tonight. Nothing too wild and crazy.
Yeah.
No.
We don't have treks to beat up on tonight.
Oh, man. So. It's so much fun, too. So much fun
no
to talk shit.
No Samsung plugs.
I know. But yeah. What's that about? I was waiting for him to just like pop in the chat and be like, well, I'm on my Samsung clip. Clip away. Arwen, clip it. Send it to him. Send it. Send away.
Yeah. Send away.
All right. So that's it for this week. So if you've been watching on YouTube, don't forget, you can check this show out live and join all the chat like everyone did below at Twitch twitch.tv/Nerds the Apocalypse every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish. It's a definite ish when, you know, someone bails at the last minute and the other one has to like figure out how to make it all work at the last minute, you know. But here we are, and we did it, man. We did it, and we did it fine with it. You know what? Hashtag no more Trek. I'm just kidding. No, I love Trek. Who would we punch on if he wasn't here? Right? He's half the fun, right? Did it. That's fine, Arwen. He's probably watching now anyway. He's probably sitting in his bathtub soaking his feet or something. I don't know. One time he actually did the show from his bathtub, and that's weird, but it worked, and we did it.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. He went cameraless. I put up a little icon.
Oh.
And he talked to me from his bathtub. I wish I was joking. But I did get to put up the little Spider Treks photo we have of like the kid looks identical to him. So that's the photo I put up. So that was a fun show. Watching the stream on his Samsung phone. Shit.
Shit.
That's where he will be watching it too. That's exactly where he'll be watching it. So yeah, all right. So the Nerds of the Apocalypse stream, you know, we're not streaming tomorrow. I don't know if Ari's going to jump on. She might jump on. I'm not sure. But then Friday, of course, we will be in Final Fantasy 14. And then Monday, we'll be back playing Resident Evil. Because, look, I don't want to make any promises here, okay? But because we didn't stream last night, might put together a Saturday Valheim stream. Don't want to make any promises, but check the Discord. We might be doing that because that game's a lot of fun. And I still haven't logged on since my internet went out and I got abandoned on that island. So we'll have to see what my login state is and if it's going to be a bad time for everyone. So we still don't know that. It still could be a bad time for everyone. And I know that Trex has been on the server. By the way, I know I said this last time, but I want to make sure everybody knows. If you want to play the game and play on NotA server, it's always live. Just DM me, Trex, Ari, or Cursed. And we all have the information that we will give you, the IP and the password, if you want to come join us and bullshit and build, like, set up your own little camp. I don't even think I can attack it. So there's that, unfortunately. Because I would if I could. No, I wouldn't. I don't even have good armor. I literally just wait for everyone to do things for me in games like that. Y'all know that. You've watched the stream. That's how I play. That's how I play survival games. So yeah, I'm gonna have my this weekend. I should hopefully have 1 or 2 of the playthroughs up on the Stevie B YouTube channel where I just talk about Resident Evil things. So if you missed those and you haven't watched the VODs, you can check out a version of that on that channel. What about you, Christina? When you come back? When you come back to stream? Will you stream?
When am I coming back?
Yeah.
TBD. But I won't be gone. But I won't be gone for long. And when I do come back, I will continue to play a couple more bosses on Persona Strikers.
Nice.
Before Atlas just shuts me down.
I was watching you play it last time you were on, and that game is wild.
It is. It's so colorful, and I love it. But yeah, like I'll eventually move on from that game. And play something else because I have a lot of games that in my library that I just need to get through. There was one that I started and I just never finished, which I kept promising, which I should never promise, is Medium.
That's right.
But I know. Steven joined the Weeb games.
What? Which one? What do you want me to play now? Look. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, and that's very weeb, okay? Like, what do you want from me? Stop it.
I literally only know 2 weeb games, and that's Persona 5, like specifically Persona 5, and Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Those are the only weeb games that are in my inventory right now. Right now.
Final Fantasy 14 is not a weeb. Yes, it is. It like I don't know what fucking game you're playing, Arwen, but it's definitely weeb. Like, how could you say it's not weeb? Like, I don't. Oh, okay, all right.
It's like its tropes and story plots are totally like anime. Totally anime.
I bet. Right. Okay. Watch this. I bet we're gonna let Google decide. All right, I'm gonna go to Google right now. Is Final Fantasy 14 weeb? Let's see what Google says.
Google says yes.
Let's see. Why is Final Fantasy 14 called a weeb game by most people? Like, that's literally from a game fact. I mean, is liking another culture so bad? Yeah, okay. Look, it's derogatory. It's not really derogatory. I don't use it. Well, I guess I sort of use it derogatory, but like in a nice way, like calling a nerd or something.
Yeah, it's like a term of endearment amongst friends.
Right, exactly. Mostly because it's a Japanese game, I guess. Also, there's nothing wrong with liking other culture. Yeah, it's like something. Yeah, okay. I made a mistake going on this because it's very toxic comments. Like, okay, all right, but Google says
it's the
yes.
Internet.
That's right.
It's the internet. It is derogatory when Steven says it.
All
What
right,
about
well,
when I say it?
that's why I like when you shit on PlayStation, because it's not coming from me. Like, like, don't read this out loud. Like,
oh, like an imp. That's
right. Derogatory. Steven said that's so rude.
almost got it again.
I know. I almost did it again. Aaron and Aaron one day they were having a discussion. I think I was actually playing 14, and they were like, "Yo, why is Steven so offensive sometimes?" I was like, "I don't know. Why are you still watching?" Look, I love you guys. I love you. It's all in fun. We're having fun. All right. So yeah, we already harassed the YouTube people. We already talked about what we're doing. All right, Christina will make her triumphant return soon. So if you're not following her on Twitch, please do so. It's Xtina's Ninja on Twitch. I need to make a command for you. I don't know if I have a Nightbot command. I always remember while we're talking about this. I'll try to remember to do it before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, it's just Xtina's Ninja. Twitch.tv/Xtina is Ninja right there on the screen. So please, if you, I think most of you have gone and followed her that watch regularly, but if you haven't, please go. She's very fun to watch, especially when she's playing those Persona games. So check that out. And you also do a collab with another streamer.
Yeah, I do collaborate with Popcycled, and they're longtime friends. This week, yesterday, we did a season finale of sorts on the Bill of Rights. So it's titled Constitution Check, where we literally for 6 weeks went through the first 10 amendments in the Bill of Rights.
Nice.
And it's very political, but we also shit on some of them.
That's how it's gotta be, right?
Yeah. And then what was it last week? Because we also, part of our segment is or was the citizenship test. Like we had like a little quiz segment, and they always pick on me because I don't have the answers in front of me. But because I am such a fan of Hamilton, I was able to answer last week's questions.
Yo,
you learn things from a musical.
I sing Hamilton at my desk, and people are like, "What is wrong with?" They have no idea what I'm singing. Like,
hey man, like you take the broad strokes of that musical, and you actually learned history.
It's so true. Like, I'm so you will never find someone that's caring or is kind, and like everybody's like, "What are you? What's?" I was like, "Look, you don't live that Hamilton life."
Oh
right?
man, yeah. I know which one you're also talking about, but I do like the rap portion all the time from that song.
Oh
but
yeah.
It's like I can't do it now because I have performance issues.
Okay. Okay, I do too sometimes. It happens to everyone. Don't worry. All right, so yeah, check out all those things. Follow all the places there. We're always doing something you can watch online, right? And this will be up on YouTube where you can be like Aaron and talk shit and say you're going to watch the VOD, and that's fine, right? I've stopped saving VODs to Twitch. I normally used to save VODs to Twitch, but I've stopped doing it because of Twitch's crazy rules. I don't want to like them to go back one day and be like, we heard 3 seconds of you singing Britney Spears Toxic, so now your whole channel is banned.
Do that nights anymore because why?
I do, but yeah,
I don't have a YouTube channel either, so it's literally like you have a month to watch this, or else it's gone forever.
Forever.
Kill the past.
Let it die if you have to.
Let it die.
Good stuff. All right, so you go. Don't forget to hang out with us later on. They can't do anything with 3 seconds, but they can try. That's
They can. I had like 3 seconds of a fucking siren in Jenny LeClue, and they muted 20 minutes of my game.
They had
because that particular siren sound was copyrighted.
Oh, so ridiculous. They had to mute the official Twitch gaming stream. Like their Twitch's own official fucking stream. They had to turn like I don't okay.
It's Metallica. They brought that shit on themselves.
That's
so
true. Yeah, Metallica.
They started that shit. So
there you go.
Boo on them.
That's right.
All
right, you awesome nerds. I am Stevie B, and this awesome. Wait, hold on, I got it wrong way. This awesome nerd is
Xtina's Ninja.
That's right, and we are just part of Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we will see you next week to talk about the video games. Good night. Mwah!